Hello everyone and welcome to the top 10 heart characters of Bleach Brave Souls. For this list, I'll be focusing just on the characters that came out on the first 2 years of the game, so no character after July 23rd, 2017 will be on this list.
我が前例のアモールで全て支配してくれる。私の愛を受けろ。
Starting off the list at number 10, we have Amari, who's a pretty good hybrid character that leans more on the side of SP. At 6 star he gains 2 additional flash steps, one more than the norm in this game, as well as long stride. He also has a plus 40 berserker and can inflict paralysis on everything he does. The guy also has debilitator, which for him is really useful because there are not a lot of characters with paralysis reduction.
来ないならこっちから行くぞ。
Coming in at number 9 is Kaien Shiba, who is tied with having the highest attack in this list, and that's before counting his plus 30 bruiser and his boosted plus 25 nad soul link, effectively making his normal attacks 55% more damaging. At 6 star his normal attacks also have better range, as well as his strong attacks, which with his decent SP are actually very effective on him, not to mention he has a plus 40 berserker.
ようこそ我が世界へ。このまま消えるがいい。
Next on the list is Muramasa, who may not have the highest stats on this list, but his strong attacks and abilities more than make up for it. His soul trait and berserker combined make his strong attacks 60% more effective. He also has a weakening special that hits twice, and a very rare weakening vortex, both of which are incredibly effective because Muramasa has debilitator. Coming in at number 7 is a character with a really high SP, really good range, and in general one of the most sought after and strongest characters in this game. Okiura is really useful in both PvE and PvP. His strong attack, soul trait, and frenzy make his strong attacks some of the best ones in the game. Sadly, he doesn't have a very high attack, and his strong attacks, while great range and really awesome in general, don't really have any status ailments, unlike most of the characters on this list.
おい、浮竹。
強楽じゃないか。
浮竹も一緒にどうだい？
じゃあ一休みするか。君も一緒にどうだい？
At number 6, we have the Swiss Army knife of Brave Soul characters, Parasol Jushiro. Seriously, this guy has it all. He heals upon re-entry, he's got an extended boost on all his teammates, he's got a super long vortex, his strong attack 1 is a pushback move, and his special is a team heal effect. He also has a great attack with a plus 30 bruiser. And that vortex move I mentioned earlier only gets even better with the unique black hole ability, which boosts the damage of the vortex move by 40%. That in addition to his berserker, which is another 40%, effectively making it 80% stronger. Sadly, this character came out right before healing special started to do damage, so his is just that, a healing move. Up next, we have one of the coolest characters to ever come out, both in design and moves. Full Hollow White has some of the best stats for a hybrid character in this game, and his strong attacks and normal attacks both get stronger with a plus 30 bruiser and berserker. And if his stamina gets low enough, that plus 30 turns into a plus 60 thanks to his soul trait, which can be stacked for massive amounts of damage. Unfortunately, it only works when his health is low enough, so the trade-off might not be worth it. Aside from that, the range of his strong attacks is great, his speed of normal attacks is awesome, and his bombardment and debilitator abilities make him a really good boss killer.
仕方ねえ、一気に決めるぜ。悪いな。
Placing at number 4 is Toshiro Hitsugaya Lost Agent Edition, who has a really impressive SP and a strong attack damage link. He also has Frenzy, which means those strong attacks don't just do 20% more damage, they also hit twice. And for Toshiro, that's a very good thing considering his strong attacks have awesome range and they can inflict freezing along with his normal attacks, which only gets even better because he has Debilitator. He also has a decent attack that gets better with Bruiser, and a freeze causing special that gets better with Devastation.
神死にもやり武闘連陣行くで
Continuing the trend of debilitators in this list is Ginichimaro Captain Edition, who can inflict poison on everything he does. He also has Frenzy, which with his super high SP is incredibly useful on him. Gin's attacks are also really fast and have a really good range. As of right now, this character might actually be the ultimate boss killer.
いやさあそろそろ目覚める時間だ僕は誰かな
In second place, we have Shukuro Tsukishima, who in my opinion is one of the most perfectly built characters in this whole game. There are many things that make this character special, one of which is the fact that his strong attack 1 and his special both inflict weakness. And you guessed it, he also has Debilitator. Tsukishima is also a team healer, whose healing move actually does a ton of damage. A good build on him can have you doing upwards to 10,000 damage on just his healing move, which is something that should not be a thing. His Berserker raises his strong attack damage by 30 and his Bruiser raises his normal attack strength by 20. But that's not it. This character also has a very unique soul trait, and he's the only one that has it up till now. His soul trait lets him do 20% more damage as long as he's full health, which for a healer can be pretty much whenever.
行きましょう
And at number 1, we have Nelly L Swimsuit Edition. This character not only has the highest SP out of anybody else on this list, but her attack is also higher than all of the other SP based characters shown before, and it only gets better with her plus 20 Bruiser. This character not only does the most damage with her strong attacks, but she also has Frenzy, which means they hit twice. This character has a boosted cooldown reduction, which means if stacked, you can be using your strong attacks more than twice as often as you would usually. This means you can use Frenzy's strong attacks at least every 4 seconds. This is especially useful on her Burn Vortex, which, in addition to being a Burn Vortex, is special for a whole other reason. This is because when she uses the Fire Vortex, she's completely immune from damage for about 3 seconds, as long as you yourself don't interrupt the animation. Combine this with the full screen heavy hitting special and you have yourself the #1 heart character. Also, she's on a surfboard. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more top 10 videos.